I don't know what Tater's gonna do because he loves his little tower. But this is where the only spot for the tree to go, so I don't know. It's only for a little over a month. But this is Chris's jam. I do all the little detailed cupboards and he does the trees. It works out wonderful. For me, I do. I don't know how for him as he's carrying it all down in the fake snow. Look at the mirror. The mirror. Oh, hold on. There. The mirror. You can see the reflection. I usually put a Santa picture there. I wasn't sure if I was going to keep the mirror there or not. But I think so. So I'm thinking this space, you know, it's always a thought. It doesn't mean it's going to work out the way you want it to work out. Since I'm keeping the pie safe open anyway, I kind of had a thought I wanted to put a lot of Santa. Yeah, I still have Santas left. Surprise! But yeah. Move these right now just in case we decide to change my mind, or I change our mind, or I change my mind. Oh, you left me the big heavy one? I don't know, Tater. Oh, he's not. He thought I was going to do something to him. Yeah, because I got this year. Almost done. I'm a very nosy cat. Tay-Tay! Here you go.
Yep. Back in the center?
I think so. We'll just center it down. Oh, I guess you can slide it. Can I glue them back on? We'll need to bring it out a little bit more. There. That one looks really pathetic next to the other one. But it is what it is. Okay. Here's a little bingo rolling game. Y'all want to see it? Here it is. Michigan snow. This is southern Michigan snow. Didn't know it was going to snow today. Traffic moving slow, way it should be. But here it is. I have to show you the best $10 auction buy is all these heated mats, y'all, so we don't have to shovel. We did go ahead and order a couple more from the company because $10, nobody knew what they were at the auction, and I am so happy to have them. So this is real, folks. It's snowing. It's a Sunday. Michigan, you just wake up and the weatherman thinks he knows what it's going to do. This was not even predicted. So let me show you what Chris and I are doing on the Sunday. I need to finish Christmas decoration. I am very blessed to have a man who is willing to help me. So this is our life in a nutshell. Yep, you can hear the dryer going because you need to get laundry done. And though it's a commercial right now, football is playing. We started to put the trees up. The house is a mess again after Thanksgiving. But Chris is a very willing participant he really does do. Not only does he make the pumpkin rolls and does the trees, but he also helps wrap the presents. I did not buy any Christmas wrapping paper this year. I said, can we just use up what I have from years past? Because I always tend to buy a whole bunch of rolls and then we don't use it all up. So this year's the year. It's who cares if it all matches? We're just going to use it up. You can see football is on. That one is decorated. And now I have this one to decorate. And then like our entertainment area. So that's where I'm working today. Just little by little. I give anybody credit who can get a whole house done in like no time at all. It's not me. I'm an overthinker and I enjoy it. I mean, all year long, I'm buying for Christmas. I'm saving Christmas inspirations. I'm making Christmas for y'all. Look at my hair. Anyway, so yeah, I know that not everybody enjoys watching Christmas being put up and taken down, but I love it. Christmas is my jam. So the ones who are left after this many Christmas and decorating with me videos, thank you very much for your kindness and your support. And I know some people just watch our videos no matter what content we make. So I have this area, and then the kitchen area is like I can't do my island yet because we need it for like the wrapping of presents. So that's usually the last thing. And then the trees. I know some people start with trees first and then do the rest of the house. We all have our jam. We all have whatever works for us. Try to like the trees. It seems like Tater's okay with what his little cat tower, because Peach doesn't even use the cat tower, only Tater does. So, oh, and there he is. There he is over there judging, going. They have these poofs that they sit on, and I moved the poof. So he is just in a. If you can see it, can I don't know. Anyway, I can't get it to scroll it any closer, but he has a whole bunch of sadness going on in his life. Poor kitty. I kind of think it's almost like a perfect day because it's snowing, so you're kind of motivated. The Christmas lights are glistening. You know, I'm watching those. This is a really like shallow cupboard. And then you have the door closed, but you have the nice piece of glass. So I want to be able to pop it. So of course, here we go again. You got to take everything out, and then I have to just set it on the entertainment center area because I don't have an empty box yet. I have to put Christmas out to have an empty box to put it in. So I love, these are just empty, shiny, bright boxes. And for this, hardest thing doing these cabinets for y'all is to get all three in there. So, and they stand up well. I would like to leave the white pictures in there because I think it'll help pop. We'll see. I always start off that way, and then I kind of like, yeah. I believe I have enough of these trees. Oh, sounds like they're scraping. They're scraping the road out there. So I'm going to go ahead and get, those are the Joanne trees that we no longer can get, kind of like those Bethany Low ones. You can find them on the interweb, but they're running a little bit high now. Well, they're retired. I was glad they had some at the 70% off sale. And unfortunately, they're all the same height. And we'll see how that works. I may not need, I don't know if I need that many in there actually. So these were Hobby Lobby Santa mugs a few years ago, and they were colored, and I probably didn't let them cure long enough. And well, actually now I have that good weather defense clear coat spray that makes a huge difference, but I think I'm going to add white in here. Like I think I'm going to add those in there. It's like you move things over an inch. That's why he does the trees and I do all the other decorating, because I have probably a little bit more OCD. paper mache boots. That's why cream trees go well, because the old stuff ages. And and then the little rings. There's something on there. I just got these at an auction. Did I yank them a lot? Oh, I love it. They still have the little the candy container in there. Like, I want to get this as a school party. I don't know if that's how they work. I don't know, but they're pretty cool. I think for my Santa in this one, I have like 3 of these little guys that I'm going to use. Remember, the box is, just like a background to make stuff pop. No, my second one did not have a box yet, and I finally got into my boxes, and I have this old Woolworth. I'm not going to worry about putting any bulbs in. If I had bulbs, maybe, that are extra from the trees and other places I need them, that's another story. And like, I think it's just, oh, it does not fit. Oh, I was hoping it was going to fit. Oh, it does not fit. Okay, let me play a second. Maybe let me lift the shelf up, maybe. Nope, the shelf does not move. Oh, this is the one I wanted in there, I think then, I'm sorry, I'm just going to move this one because these are all different. They're different. So it will fit in here. So that's where it's going to go now. See how that works? You get your plan, and then you have to change your plan already. So I think this one will get bumped up because that's the shortest one, and I think this one, luckily, will fit. There, I got it. I love that Woolworths box. I don't even know if I've ever been to a Woolworths. I don't know if we had them in our area or not. Maybe at the big malls, but I didn't go there usually. So remember, everything doesn't have to be like shiny bright, which is awesome. Shiny bright is very awesome. But when I saw this, I just absolutely love the graphics of it, and it still has some silver bulbs in it. But I'm definitely going to add another piece because that one's kind of hidden and small. And we can add as much and as little as you want. You don't even have to decorate if you don't want to. Hang out and watch my videos of decorating. Because it is, I know, it's a lot of work. I've had a lot of comments of people like, I just can't get the totes down anymore, and I get that. It is a lot of work. And as I'm looking, I'm like, oh yeah, that Noel that I got, that needs to go in a closed, definitely a closed. And it has the candles, but I'm not going to use the candles. And I like the idea of them all being kind of scrunched together, like they're just friends hanging out. So somebody comes up, and if by chance somebody comes up and looks in my cupboard, they'd be like, "Do those create?" Yeah, they create a word. I'll use this. I'll use that I got from that same haul. And it probably is going to be a tight fit, but that's okay. And then this Santa doesn't match that Santa, so I need a different. Look, I'm already changing my Santa out. But I'm going to change this Santa that's a little bit faded for the little bit redder one. And then I'm going to find an older timey Santa to go with that look, because his look they're not the same look. Like, I try to make everything kind of flow with each other. And then I left somebody's comment on one of my videos when I was doing my pie safe was window display, like the old, well, if you live in the big city like New York City, it's big to do window displays, which I think I've seen Chicago's at Christmas time, some of them. But yeah, you treat it like everyone is a little window telling a little story. I'm not sure. Oh, he may not fit. Nope. I get this idea. I'm like, oh, I think I found one, and then it doesn't fit. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with this old-timey bell ringer. Though the face isn't quite there, it's short enough. Like the ones I have left now, like I pick them up all year long, and I still will picking them up. But I'm like, I have a lot. I don't need more. And then here I am, like, oh, I could use some more, like the smaller ones. I definitely could have used some more smaller ones. Use its tallness because it's the face that you want to see. So I can scrunch it just as paper, so I can scrunch it a little bit. Something I've learned to absolutely love and don't pass up now is all the old graphics. Like we got the scotch, we got some jingle bells. I don't even know what he was supposed to be, but I actually double stick taped him so he stayed on that sheet. Look at that. 3 realistic Santa head seals for 10 cents. There's only one on there. And then these are your old ornament box hangers with Santa. I can't even tell you how much I love. Love all that. I've come to learn to love it. I passed it up, didn't see like how but now I'm like, oh, right? Oh, a lot of times they do need help being hung up. Like a flower frog, one of those binder clips upside down, or anything else you can think of to help stand them up. This is what I mean by a binder clip. So just something to help so it doesn't tip over. And since this is a closed cabinet, I don't necessarily have to have it opened the whole way. Just enough that I might need a bigger one. You can get these at the Dollar Tree store. I just set them down. Where did I set that? I saw a TikTok where every time you lose an item, you're supposed to take a drink. I'm not a drinker. Man, I'm pretty sure by the end of the day, I would definitely be a little drunk because I do misplace stuff. Then you just have to figure out what kind of help it needs to be able to stand up. There we go. I got it to stand up. I don't know if it'll work on these or not. This one doesn't necessarily. It's been warped. I'll just rest it against something. Oh, there's a right. So, and then the Scotch tape, the big old Scotch tape. Wonderful graphics. I know he will definitely work on one of these. And then with him, I can probably hide. I can hide it under his beard a little bit. But yeah, beard maintenance. Always doing some beard maintenance. And these do kind of rest on a flower frog, or you can use the little Gorilla tape. I'm going to wait to the end, make sure exactly. I'm not Gorilla tape, the reusable one. Gator tape. Gator. We're going to go for that. Might stick this over here. Holes anywhere, because like, look at all that. I can't tell you that. Oh, that one of the Santa mugs will fit in there. It actually did, but I do have a whole bunch of the Tim Holtz that actually fit a little bit better. I could put some of the Tim Holtz in there. Tim Holtz had like a 2-pack a few years ago of the little tiny reproductions. They're res hard plastic, so much smaller. They made them for you to craft with. I think, yeah, because you have to do it funky, and I don't want it to get so heavy. I should be able to find where I have some more of those. You can find them. Because I really haven't used them as much as I thought that I would. But this is like getting to decorate that general store cubby. Okay, now I'm just going to start adding stuff in. Back of these little ones, and then you can, kind of use it as a riser. for the Santa. I might push that back a little bit. And that may not even work in here, but that's okay. Don't have a lot of the striped guys left, but I do like to sit them in here. These ones are a little bit worse for wear. And they sit on here. Usually, come on, boy. Sit on there. Oh. Once I close it, this is staying wherever it falls. Okay, I'm gonna shut this for right now. It's not complete. It's getting there, but I'm gonna work on the top because of course it's the whole thing. Too bad I didn't have a 5 to go with this. And of course, the baby grass doesn't go with the theme, right? And I get to dust. I get to dust. Ugh. I was thinking there was still a screw hidden in there. Let's see if I can reach. Probably not. Oh, I got it. I don't have to put another one in. That would be better. I mean, because I want it high anyway, because I want to put stuff down here. One of the silvers. Not real silver, but you know. And it has a hole in it. You can stick Santa, and I got the shorter one. That'll be fun. But then it goes with the tinsel tree, the silver of the tinsel trees. Yes, I am running low on Santas. We have to take what we can get. But they do fit in here. Oh, I don't know about him though. I need somebody shorter, and his legs don't bend. He's made of straw. His legs are bent, so he would work out perfectly. Though he's actually a little bit on the short side, so probably some aluminum foil, or let me see, what do I have in my stash that I can just use some of my English pots to rise him up a little bit. Use what you have, but if it's just laying right in front of me because I haven't taken care of it yet. Because remember, I'm still waiting for my boxes to empty of Christmas, so I have something to put my I may only need the tall one. Oh, the things we do to get things to work out for us, right? I actually think I'm not going to put them right next to each other. He kind of has a side tilt going on. Just how his little head was put on, or the kid loved him that much. I love when they're looking down at you and like they're judging you. Very much so. This is a very full silvery one. Except I need something, because look at, you can see that burlap, and I don't want you to see the burlap. I do have one more trophy. What was it? 2005. So this is way newer. Modeler of the year. I don't know. But I do black in my tree. And then we can stick somebody else in there, because that'll just be fun. Oh, his beard's tucked in. And he has green gloves. I don't know if it's better to shut the window. Does that help if I shut the blind? Because it's so, oh, that does help, doesn't it? There you go. It's so hard right now because it's so, like, the snow is so bright. So sorry, I should have done that earlier. I think you can see a little bit better now. Yeah. I love that. So I got to figure out here. I'm not sold on him there. Maybe they need to stay a grouping of 3. Now that I put that there, and maybe the silver's too fakey silver. I have some more. I have more of them. So I changed the tree out to, this is actually an older one, tinsel tree with the little mercury bead berries on it. And then had to lift it up to put it in the tin. But yeah, they just wasn't going with the silver here. And then I think I want to add, because you can't have too many Santas. You know I have no limit. But I think to help sit it up, I'm going to do the that again. That seems to be helping it out. And then I kind of have to wedge it probably. Oh, everybody's got to be wedged. And I know it covers up some of my sign, but that's okay. And he might be too cream. I don't know. We'll see what. But that's kind of got that off white. You know, you can use sections and sections and then gather it all together, have it fade in together. Sounds good anyway. You know, you just keep working on something and playing with it and changing it. And I want this here, I want this there. You know, because of this little shelf, I wanted to put some Santa mugs, but I need to lift it up on something. And then I thought I have a black mug. I know it has 6. I don't know if I have 6 of the same or not, or similar, or just put them towards the front. I love these mug racks for so many different things. Because I wasn't sold on him just because he's so cream. That doesn't mean I'm getting rid of him. He's two-sided. Actually, this side is not as, oh no, this side's not as much. Oh, okay. Yeah, I get talked into things really quickly. Oh, yeah. Good thing he's two-sided, huh? He almost didn't make the cut for this area anyway. So I'm just gonna leave the 3 cups for right now. See what else I can fill in here. I have a silver. These are the Hobby Lobby ones, but I need something. Look, I have to have something to raise it up on. Even though I know you see those 2 hooks, you're not really gonna see. I don't want to waste my mugs by just like having you see it like this. like this. I'll tip it a little bit to see what I can see, but we'll see. That's a lot of C's. The good old cheese boxes, which worked out perfectly. That was like the same height there. And then tip him a little bit. And if I have an extra one, oh, everybody's crashing down on me. I wondered if he was going to need 2 because of the height being like on the tallish side. I'm going to use 2 on him, just his height. But of course, it won't be even. But maybe that'll help a little bit more. Like I said, I'm not going to waste a cup if I don't have to. But I like that you can see that you have some of the cups on there. And the Merry Christmas goes with the silver going on there. Now I want to add some Santa boots in there, but yet again, that's deeper than you think that it is. So I have my little soap dish, my ironstone soap dish tray. I'm like, so many elements I want you to see. The holiday tin, the Santa, the boots. I wonder if I have 2 short, like 1 tall, 1 short. I'll have to look. I do keep picking them up. So do y'all do that all of a sudden? You like decide I want paper mache boots. So I am going to pick up paper mache boots, and you pick up as many as you can find. Oh, I'm loving that. That's fun. That's very fun. Oh, I added a couple silver trees behind him because I have a lot. And these are my odd man out ones, so that kind of popped him because he's so pushed so forward. I was worried that he was going to be sad it wasn't in front of the window, but look, it's his comfy flat. I need to either fix that with some hot glue where he's scratching posts or buy him a new one. But look at it, he's sound asleep. Little baby. So I pull out a couple of my drawers, these little industrial cubbies, and put a couple Santas in there. And then I'll string, I think I'm either silver or red beads, kind of like they're connected to each other. It's just fun. So clear off my space. I want to make a new wreath. I have some fabric on order because usually I put our stockings. So I usually put our stockings there, but I hung something else in this room that the stockings are going to be at. So I'd like to make another wreath there. Like I said, I'll share that on, like one of the crafting videos of making it. Now I have one white tree left that they sent me from Target when I ordered silver, and then one of the candy tins. So I'm trying to decide if I want to put a silver, if I want the white to stay. Try not to distract from the TV. That's like it. I can't have any more height because it's the TV. Like the fireplace, you gotta love that. The sound's actually off. It does a little crackling. So yeah, I don't know if I didn't want to do too much of the silver in this room. I don't know. Sometimes you just have to decide what, because like I said, I'm going to make a new wreath. So, and I'm keeping my firkin stack right there. We can only move so so much as we're doing decor. And I had just picked this up, which matches the other boxes I have in here. It's a little stack, and I might steal one off there to have a tier because I only have one of them. So remember, everything is an option to be able to steal, but I have this one up here. I'm going to steal this one actually because you won't really see the bulbs. There's still bulbs in there, and that's okay that it's, but I need one more. So see, that's why I said you have to watch the home tour because I steal stuff from my own house. So that way I have a little stack, and it's a little damaged. Let's see. I don't know. This one's a little damaged. I might switch the top out for the other one that's not damaged, only because this is like something you look at. You're just glancing there, but you're looking here. I left the bulbs in that one. So yeah, there we go. If that made sense. We're probably going to glance at our TV more often than like that. So I picked like the Santas have like a brownish hue to some of them. So that would go perfectly. So I made these and I really like these, the white with the red. And then the same material I used on these is over there. And then you got you got your sound bar and your DVD player, like we even watch DVDs anymore. But we have it just in case. So I might, right now, set those on there because I do like how those turned out. And it's got my red and white vibe. I was trying to find really white mugs. Like I thought these were really white, but then you put them in there and they're like cream. And then I must have stuffed. I stuffed somebody in there. And then yes, I did put my 2 and 5. Whether it stays there, you just have to play because I have to work with like not getting in the vision of the TV. I don't know. I just don't know. I love that. I absolutely love this, but I don't know how tall. No, no. I love that. I would make that over again. That I definitely would. See, look how fast things change very fast. I feel like I wouldn't mind all 3 of them being here, but one needs to be up higher. I've already changed the whole vibe going on there. I may not even keep the boxes. Oh, I should have tapped some of the glitter off a little bit more. I think this was a planter, probably for Christmas time. I don't know. Oh, he does fit in it. Oh, he does. Oh, yeah, he does. He's got a little rubber beard. I think that's how he was. Instead of having 2 matching ones. How about ones that tear a little bit? Can't believe how long you guys hang with me. So now I'm changing out. I just gotta figure this out. I want white, I think. But then, when you have white walls, it's hard. And then maybe some cups in there. I tried these, didn't love it. You know it. When you love it, you know right away. I believe these are the Michaels mugs. Remember, it's hard to find all vintage, so take what you can get. And they don't all have to match. Then I got a 25 one of the marquee. Are you even seeing what I'm doing? Oh, my house is such a mess. Don't look at that. Look at this. I don't know. I feel like I'm wasting this one. Like, why is it even in here? Because I'm just wasting it. I have those things that I just do not pass up if priced where I can pick them up. I have to sit on the couch, then I have to stare at it because the white of I might need a silver tree. There was a red tree at the antique mall yesterday that we went to the day before filming this, and I didn't pick it up. Now I totally regret not getting that red tree because that would have been awesome, and then I wouldn't have had to worry about the white so much. I could do green, yes, but most of my Hobby Lobby green ones I put in my cracks above my cabinets. So there's that. Could fill it up with ball ornaments and not do mugs. It's kind of fun with the mugs though. But there again, like once you do it, I love the tumbling of the mug. So let me get a silver tree and try that. It's like how we all store Christmas decorations. Oh, I want to see you. I like them just like flopped in weird directions. Oh, I got this big old guy. Yeah, like I said, this is my hardest area. Do I need to bring other silver trees in? Because I put a silver tree there. Can you mix and match like that? Oh, these are the Amazon purchase, not Amazon, whoever the seller was. I'm not blaming Amazon, but holy cow. And I even had to fluff every single one of them back up. They are so glittered. So glittered. Okay, I think I'll just sit around, wait for inspiration, and show you the reveal. Peachy, you're not gonna look at the camera?